Hey, so we had a short week with the holiday, but plenty of action, and I do have some really good news for current homeowners. Hey, so welcome to this week's Mortgage Minutes with Mitch. I am Mitch Jenkins, Senior Loan Officer with Your Home Financial. So kind of a mixed bag this week. We started in the wrong direction, reverse course, and we'll go into some of the highlights as to why that was. So start with the Conference Board, and they're the ones that kind of track the leading economic indicators. Now they came out and said that consumer confidence for last month was up. Now that's in contrast with the University of Michigan's report last week that said that consumer confidence is down. So we have two, sharply different views of the economy and kind of where things are heading, which is interesting. We also had very weak bond auctions. Now, not to get too into the weeds here, but on the secondary market, mortgage-backed securities are sold, and if the demand's low, that doesn't bode well for mortgage rates. So as you can see, the first couple days of the week kind of took a step backwards as far as rates, but some economic news that came out that wasn't so great actually helped mortgage rates. So we'll start with the GDP. So that came in at 1.3%. Now that's the second reading. Remember, there's three. The first reading came in at 1.6, so the second one much weaker than the first. We also got the Fed's Beige Book. Now what that is basically their kind of outlook on the economy, where they think things are heading, and just know that it was very pessimistic. So even though they're hoping for that soft landing we've been hearing about, they are not getting any more optimistic about where the economy is heading. Now, jobless claims, the initial and continuous, both up this week, so those are trending in the wrong direction. Not good news for potential unemployment numbers. And we also had PCE report come in. It showed that monthly inflation was up 0.3%, year over year 2.7. Now the target's 2, so it sounds like we're getting close, but the problem is, last year, the second half of 2023, those were very, very low inflation numbers, relatively speaking. So now that we're getting in close to the second half of 2024, we're going to be comparing year over year numbers that were very, very low to begin with. So it's going to be very difficult to hit 2% anytime soon. So all the more reason why we need to watch the employment numbers and just the overall health of the economy, because that's probably what's going to force the Fed's hand in potentially lowering interest rates. The good news for current homeowners, Case-Shiller and the FHFA, the Federal Housing Finance Agency, both released their home values, and what they showed was 6.5 and 6.7% year-over-year increases in home values, new record highs. So I continue to say owning a home is one of the best investments you could make. And if you are waiting to try to time the market or waiting for rates to drop, the only thing I can guarantee is you will pay more for that home once you finally decide to pull the trigger. So get in now while you can. Take advantage of that equity growth instead of paying for it later. So let me know how I can help. Would love the opportunity. As always, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week.